Hey guys, just another video. The inspiration for this was honestly the little Pompom Cat Ears I made. So here goes. I started off with, pretty much your basic foundation all over, and then set it with my NYX medium dark powder. Then just get into your basic contouring. Always shape your nose, give it some definition. A little bit of NYX brow pomade to help define and thicken up my brows a little bit. Then once that's said and done, I go in with my concealer to clean up around the caterpillars that live on my face. And of course, gotta have some brow fix to turn those caterpillars into beautiful butterflies. This is the face of someone who's seriously realizing she has a makeup addiction and should probably get help. For my eyeshadow base, I use the LA Colors Jumbo Pencil in white, and I just spread that all across my lids. Best way to apply it is by rubbing the pencil, just like this, and rubbing it all across your eye. This gives the eyeshadow a nice base to stick to, while making them stand out and be a lot brighter in comparison to my skin tone. Starting my eyeshadow, I'm going to take this nice light yellow from my Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and I'm just going to work on that and keep it in my crease and above my crease. I'm not going to put it anywhere on my lid. This look is going to be kind of more of a cut crease. Then I'm going to take this darker yellow and I'm going to do the same thing, just kind of to darken up that yellow. That light yellow gave it a nice base to start off with. And now we're going to take a mix of these two greens, and we're going to kind of place them where the yellow is also keeping it above the crease, but we don't want to cover the yellow entirely. I still want to be able to see the yellow. So I started with the lighter green and blended that up into the darker yellow. And then I took that darker green that I pointed out and I overlaid that just to kind of darken up the green a little bit more. Now we're going to take this light blue and we're going to put that kind of over in the corner and just again blend it out with all the greens. We're going to take this, we're going to be doing like several shades of blue because I really couldn't decide what shade I wanted to use. And they all just kind of were blending together really nice. Here we jump into my second edition 120 eyeshadow palette from BH Cosmetics. We're going to take this dark blue, I'm pointing at the wrong one. Yes, the darker blue, and we're going to blend that out above into the crease, again blending it in with the green, but make sure you leave some of the green noticeable because we do want to be able to see the separation in the colors. We don't want them all like just one big blob. So here's where I need to rethink my labeling. Did you see the bottle I used? Because apparently I didn't. Guess what's in it? I'll give you another minute to think about this. Straight up alcohol. Not the good kind either. If you're going to be doing a cut crease like this and going with the wet application across the eye, the Mario Badescu Rose Water is phenomenal for this. It'll dry really nicely. It won't mess with the pigmentation of your color. And it's just overall good for your whole face. I love this stuff. Don't use alcohol though. It burns the absolute crap out of your eyes. I can't even stress that. I've done this more than once. I really need to label my bottles. Here I am just cleaning up that excess pink. So noticing there's a little bit of separation there, so I felt like I needed to darken up the blue again. I thought the transition from the pink to the blue wasn't very smooth, so I took this purple shade and used that to blend it out, and it helped the shades transition a lot nicer and blend out like I was hoping. We're going to take this dark purple, again from the Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and we're just going to smoke out the lower lash line and the waterline with this. I missed it, but I also took some of the pink and put that in the corners, the same pink I had used across my lids. Using my incredibly small waterline pencil, we're just going to fill in the lash line to make them look fuller. We're going to use this forest green. It actually isn't even green, it's more like a bluish shade, and it did absolutely nothing on my lower lash line. I was hoping it would, but it didn't. For my top liner, I took my NYX felt tip pen in cobalt blue, and I just brought that across my whole lid and just made a nice wing with it. I kind of recommend felt tip pens for people who are just beginning. They're a little bit easier to control, unlike a liquid liner like this, of which I'm holding upside down. I took this one and underneath the wing I had just made, I just lightly lined the underside of it to just give it a little bit something else on the underside. I'm taking my NYX color mascara in blue and I'm just putting that on my lower lashes. Do not get this in your eye. It does not feel good. It's kind of, again, like getting alcohol straight in your eye, especially since I have contacts. This is roller lash. We're just going to put that on the top and bottom side of our top lashes. Coating both sides will help them blend better. If you've never ever noticed that your lashes don't blend in with your false lashes, it's because there's some fallout from your eyeshadow. Doing this will help them blend better. And what is a look without rhinestones? Keeping in mind that this whole look was based off of the Pompom Cat Ears I had just made, I'm keeping the rhinestones with those colors, trying to keep them even while kind of placing them randomly, if that makes any sense at all. It really doesn't. And then I just lined the lower edge of my little eyebrows. Yeah. Bad days, there's always lipstick in this face. For the lips, I did a mix of Bangkok Seal and Pink Lust, all from NYX. I just kind of layered them and did an ombre effect until I got my desired look. And there it is. Hope you guys enjoyed.